CS because of that. He's being very disruptive just to the general lane equilibrium and keeping Morph down some.
But yeah, man, he is going to go for the Torrent, and in fact, cancels the sale. Iceberg very, very low with the X mark back. I don't think he can play his way out this one. He's got a leap. He'll try and move to the side, but the Sunstrike, the Cold Snap's going to connect. Oh, they don't even need the next Torrent. Quakefa able to take it down. Very, very nice play there from the Invoker.
But he's gone for 2. He just wanted to jungle a little bit faster and be able to jungle without actually taking any damage, which allows him to get this faster blink.
Top lane, Yapzor hitting the combo straight onto Sherman with the help of the Sunstrike. That'll do it. Very, very clean execution from Escape Gaming. And getting more money in the bank there for the two of them. I'd say even Mirana, these heroes, you hit them with a combo like that at this stage and you're going to be able to pop them every time. Yeah,
that's really nice for Kunkka getting solo kills. Bottom lane, Era.
Trying for a bit of a duel.
Okay.
They aren't going to be able to do it. They'll infuse raindrops, helping him out quite a bit there from the blast of the Cottle.
I mean, some cute nightmare dual interactions there, but they've got the glimpse back on him.
That was actually really nice as well. That whole kind of interaction where they hit the stun, then they bring him back. So absolutely nothing he could do there. Such clean pick-off potential. And if Vega is split up, there's nothing they can do to stop it. The nuke damage is too much for these cores.
And it's so nice when you only need to have one, or in that case, 2 heroes kind of roaming around because you've got that Sunstrike burst damage. Being able to kill one of the tanky heroes on the map. And they'll follow it up with a tower as well.
I'll see if Vega can do anything about this. They're going to try and move in, but Kezu hits the Burrow Strike across. They'll get Quakefa back into the Static Storm. Blade Fury from Recovery coming in as they chase down the Invoker. Can they save this man? And try and go for a bit of a play with the Nightmare, but the Omni Slash comes in. They've taken one. Can they get themselves another? Eyes towards Cinderant. He's going to get stunned up by the Mana Leak. Sherman trying to come forward. Kezu hitting the Burrow Strike onto Recovery. Era comes across. They'll take down the Juggernaut. At the moment, a 1-for-1. Mag trying to turn this into even more as he goes. But the duel onto Yapzor, with the arrow. Oh, they'll get the kill. They won't get the damage, though. Yeah, again, infused raindrops playing to the advantage of Escape Gaming. Overall, 2-for-1 trade for Vega. They'll come out on top. You can see on the net worth. He's right up there. And setting him back is going to be great news here for the side of Vega Squadron.
Yeah, we're really seeing Escape slow down. The
Yeah.
Kezu blink timing hasn't really led to many openings or fights for them. Having a 12-minute blink is great, but when your 2 other carries aren't ready to fight, it's problematic.
We're going to have an attempt on the duel onto Era, but Era does have backup. Here we have the Torrent into the boat, coming in through nicely from Yapzor onto 2. Yep, Recovery trying to get himself away from this. A few more right clicks from Era might just do it. He needs one more, though, and it doesn't look like he's going to get it. He'll zip forward, though. Will find it with the waveform. Takes down the Jug. Can they get themselves anything more? Era still in the tree line at the moment. He's going to try for a TP back. Kezu onto Iceberg. Burrow Strike. Iceberg leaps away, but the combo from Yapzor is going to be there, bringing him in with the Sunstrike. Iceberg will go down. So Escape Gaming to find themselves 2. Kezu tracked in the kinetic field. Throws away one more Burrow Strike as his last bit of an attempt to help out the side. It doesn't look like they'll find a kill unless Era wants to go back in, and he certainly does. Waveforms on top of the Cottle. Escape Gaming find themselves a 3rd, so a very convincing fight for them there. And onto the tower they go. And the question is if they can find something more. And well, Shoma comes too close for comfort. And again, this combo, very, very nice. I mean, Yapzor, I believe we did see him on the Kunkka yesterday.
Yeah,
and I seem to remember him having a good performance. And again today. But of course, it's always pays off. Getting Kunkka those core items. Having Force of Cape, even though, as we say, it's a little bit different from Yapzor. As you mentioned, compared to yesterday, he's a man that always realizes what's necessary and doesn't always stick to the cookie cutter.
Yep, going for much more support utility items.
Oh, well, he's trying to go for a bit of a start off here, but he's going to be dueled by Max. Static Storm onto 2 with the great Omni Slash from Recovery. They'll take down both of them. Double kill for the Juggernaut. And Escape Gaming just have to try and get themselves quickly out of there. Kezu sandstorming away.
He's got the gem. He can't afford to die here.
Can he play his way out? Burrow Strikes up to the north, but he's glimpsed back. And they've surrounded him. That is going to be the gem going over to the hands of Vega Squadron. A triple kill for Recovery as well on his Juggernaut. I mean, look, now he's ahead of Quakefa. A clear 1k ahead of this Invoker that's been farming away all game with the 9-minute Midas. This really is Vega coming back hard. And
because they're probably assuming that at some point Escape's going to move out of the base. They've actually done it very deep here.
I'm not going to find anything by the looks of it unless they wrap back round towards mid. Could look to try and catch out Iceberg on Mirana, but Iceberg's got backup. The full lineup of Vega Squadron are there, so Escape Gaming, we'll see what the call's going to be from them. maybe questioning if they want to try and make a move onto this. I've got the high ground advantage. Kezu's going to lead him with a one-man burrow strike. They've got the combo down onto Iceberg. Caught in the torrent. The boat as well. He is smashed to pieces. Mac comes in with the BKB. Has the blade mail up, but he's feeds grid. Bites in on the sidelines. Falling relatively low. Has to get himself out. Recovery's tried to jump in on Sin on the back lines. They've lost a second. Make that a third. Escape Gaming working out very nicely for them. Having that position advantage, being able to jump in from the high ground, and it looked to really catch Vega off guard. They didn't quite know what to do in that fight. They were pressing the BKBs, pressing the blade mails and such, but weren't able to really get a solid lockdown onto anyone.
It become an interesting game, but it's like if this was chess right now, you'd just be calling it a stalemate. Like, all right, it's a draw. Let's go next game in your best of whatever series. But this is Dota. Someone will come out on top. Just gonna be a matter of finding that breaking point, waiting for a team to slip up, and often, like, you kind of play this late game. It's all it takes is one kind of big mistake, or
it's all about the mistakes,
or a bold call. Sometimes you have to play fearlessly, and you make that risky call. And it looks like Vega trying to do it up top. They were calling in heroes one by one. They are hiding in the trees. They've got tunnel vision too. They see stuff.
I mean, they don't see anything other than Koifa.
He's got no Aegis,
but he does have a full team behind him.
Where's the next recall? It's in 2 seconds.
Here we go, boys.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. Are they actually going to do this?
The tree strap. Here we have it. Jumping in onto Koifa. They land the duel. Kezu with a 3-man burrow strike. Here comes the boat as well, but the BKBs are out already. They found the kill onto Koifa. Looking for more. Can they get it? Who's going to come out on top? Sherman falling low. The Omni Slash coming in from recovery. They'll find Cinder as well. It's going to be a double kill for the Jug. Era trying to man fight up against this one, but Mac, he's out. Oh, going to get an adaptive strike to the face. Mac down. Buyback from FNG. Can they kill the Morph the second time? Arrow to land. Kezu coming back in on like 0 health. He's going to pay for that. He'll die in the midst of it all. They do kill the Mirana. Era, he swallows that cheese, and now Recovery trying to get away under the cover of Blade Fury. Sherman Slayer and FNG trying to do their best to hold back the Morph, but FNG brought back into the Torrent combo. Yapsor finds himself another. So Vega now with 3 down. Escape with 3 down as well.
Great ball. Again, you got to make that ballsy call sometimes. Vega went for it. They killed the Invoker at the start of the fight.
Everyone's level 25, mate. Come on. Calm down. Give it to one. Oh, hello. Hello, here we have it. Error. How can they actually get away with a kill here? Well, Lincoln's popped and Error, Yapsor.
Panic. Have
to be a bit careful. Kez is actually going to jump forward. Hex onto Iceberg. Kez puts the BKB. Error's BKB as well. Tries to look towards Sherman the Slayer. He's going to be Ghost Scepter. He's going to be fine. Yapsor's going to be the first to fall in this fight. And now they're trying to move on for more. They've got the lockdown onto Kezu. That's going to be Kezu out, but he has Aegis. He'll be back for round 2. Yapsor buying back. See if he can get himself back into the fight here. Fiend's about to recovery. Good combo from Quakefoot through the middle of them all. Left forward onto Mag. Mag's out of this. And Kezu with the epicenter looking towards Iceberg. They'll blow up a second. That's going to be Jug on the sidelines. And the rest of Vega get themselves back. Apart from Iceberg, brought back into it all. He'll E-blade himself, but the magical damage is there from Escape Gaming. They find themselves the third. 3 down on Vega Squadron. All of them have got buybacks available. They're all going to come out. But this is that point now. If Escape Gaming can do it again, they could win the game.
Yeah, they're going to wait for the catch, wait for perhaps some of their ultis to cool down, but they want to go in again as soon as possible. That's a huge win for them.
Absolutely.
Finally, it feels like Vega broke a bit. They just tried to press the issue a bit too much there at the bottom lane. Nothing to slow down the Morph link.
60 seconds, really, they need to keep themselves together for.
The crazy thing is they can still deal with mega creeps. It's not going to be instantly game over. It's only game over once they lose their heroes.
Well, they're going to make a bit of an attempt onto Era. Era's going to get pulled back. They do a nice static storm on the backlines of it all. In fact, they're going to be able to find Yapsor with that. Era posts the cheese, looks towards Iceberg, but look at the damage coming out for this Jug. Era has to waveform himself out of it. They're going to look for the chase down. They've got eyes onto Era, but the BKB comes out quite with the deafening blast from the high ground, trying to hold Vega back. Kezu comes in with the epicenter burrow strike onto FNG. FNG full in love with the Moonlight Shadow. He's going to be able to keep himself alive. They've lost him as well. They are going to lose Era. Era's down on the Morph ring. Now Kezu chased down as well. They'll be able to glimpse him back. Vega can't surround him because the BKB comes out. Kezu able to walk it off for the time being. Jug's going to continue to chase. Can they get themselves something else out of this one? Looks like Kezu. He will get himself out just. No arrow. Still on cooldown for Iceberg.
If he could get close enough. That was almost another kill. Cell's still sitting around. Doesn't want to go for any kind of rapier just yet.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Cobb.
That's
down for 80, yeah. He can't get himself back in, but if they can get something in return, Vegas going to be huge error. Being looked towards. They've caught him in the static storm, and Mag's actually going to be able to take him down. That's error out for 100 seconds. He does have buyback, and Sin, well, he's still trying to play around with this. He goes for a Feast Group onto recovery. Buyback from Era, but Sin, he's chopped down. He's out of this one. The boat comes through. It's not going to land onto anything apart from Iceberg. Can they actually finish him off? They come in, hex him up. Era getting the right clicks down. Good deafening blast, forcing the rest of Vega back.
Era can't afford to die here. He's got no buyback. He's the hero to look out
Iceberg brought back into the torrent. Is BKB still on cooldown? There's the first hex. He's going to get the chance to be able to back away from this zone, with the Abyssal Blade jumps onto Kezu. Kezu's out. 90 seconds on the sidelines. The Omni Slash coming through recovery, hitting some good bashes onto Guaifa. Not enough to finish him off. They look to try to surround Era. Era cannot afford to go down here. Will be a die back on the Morphling if he does, but he's kept alive. Glimmer Cape, Lotus Orbed up as well. He turns around, shotgun to the face of the Mirana as he's out. And now with the torrent onto recovery, he's out of mana, maybe out of luck as well. Caught and surrounded by Escape Gaming. He's down, but recovery buys back. Shoma nuked by Era, gets himself a triple kill. He wants to make it even more, see if he can get himself an ultra as they close it onto Iceberg. Iceberg, he's down as well. And this could be it. Vega with 3 heroes out, none of them in buyback. The big worry, of course, being the fact that Mirana's down for 2 minutes. And recovery's going to DC, and that could be a bit of a rage DC as GG is called. It's all over. 75 minutes in. Escape Gaming taking game 1 and holding their composure perfectly, to be fair.
No, just a few small positioning mistakes at the end. You get that ultra late game, you're just like, what's going on? Coddle just steps up his base, gets blown up, and a Coddle not having buyback is, I mean, he don't expect that buyback, he's a support, but he can't afford to die because he's the
You will see.